Dran Rail writes in, worst traveling nightmares while on the road. Of course, you've spent more than half your life on the road. Surely there's got to be a fun story here or there.
Well, the nightmares aren't fun. When you've flown back from Thailand and you get to LA and you're supposed to have a 4-hour layover, which is just enough time to clear customs, recheck your bags, sit down, have an American meal, make your way to your gate. That's not too bad. But when you have a mechanical and that 4 hours turns into 9 hours after you've already been on, like a 18-hour flight or whatever it was to get you to LA, then you have that mechanical where you're stuck in the airport all that time. Now you're still facing a 5-hour flight from LA after all that to Washington, D.C. I'm with Ricky Steamboat on this trip, and it stands out as the worst horror ever. By the time we land in Washington, D.C., my low back is just shot. I'm humped over. I'm locked down. I am sweating from the pain. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning in D.C. We get our bags. Man, I'm hurting. I just want to lay down in the floor or somewhere and try to get my back stretched out. Anything to give me some relief. We walk out. There's no activity whatsoever in the airport. So here comes the rent-a-car bus, and it's Ricky, myself, a few other guys, and the bus just goes by us. The guy never even looks up. Now I'm boiling. I'm thinking, should I go back in and call again for the bus? No, I'm just going to stand here. So it's got to be one in a minute. I see another bus coming. This guy's looking down, and I'm figured out he don't see us, but we're the only things there that he could have seen. There's no humanity anywhere. He's not slowing down. He's probably 50 yards away. This was probably ignorant, but hey, I was desperate. I just stepped out in the middle of the road, put my hand up, like, whoa. Thank God the guy looked up, slams on the brakes, comes skidding up, doors open. I walk in, the guy's on his cell phone. I go, what's the deal, dude? I mean, you'll be the second one that passed us up if I hadn't got out here. Oh, I was making a phone call, was his response. I don't know how good the promo was that I cut on him. You could probably get it out of Steamboat because I don't remember word for word, but I cut a pretty scathing promo on this guy. So we totaled it up. We finally get to our car. We get to the hotel, which is kind of close to the airport. Ricky and I would always time our trips from the minute we would leave our hotel on the starting end to when we got where we were going on the other end. And that was the length of the trip. That one was 34 hours.
Oh my.
If you've ever flown in a combination of sitting on chairs in the airport, plastic chairs that aren't very comfortable, if you've ever done something that involved 34 hours, you know what I'm talking about. Most horrifying thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Dude, that's the worst.
Unbelievable.
Oh. Dismal Abysmal writes in, when it's all said and done, does Arn consider himself a tag team wrestler or a solo act?
I think I prefer tags. I enjoy tags. My thought process kind of goes towards tags and teamwork and cool ways to set up the opponents where we suck them into a trap and they're screwed. It just, my mind thinks that way. And, not that I don't enjoy a good single match with the right opponent, but I'd prefer to be in a tag match, usually 99% of the time.